Charlotte, I love your smile.
Okay.
I did ask Charlotte in the car, like, that I had shared the notes with her and with Dan about, you know, like, what do you want to get her to the session and all that. And then I did ask her, and I should have asked her before, so my bad, but is there anything in particular she would like to get out of the sessions? And she said yes. And I said, oh, really, what? But then I didn't get that answer, so.
Okay, come on over here. No, we
did
get you talking and handwriting and pulling your own board.
I'm excited for you.
Because you're so skilled in advance. Can you come over here?
I'm excited for you too.
You and I. Oh my goodness, it's so fun. You're so big. I love it. You're just such a beautiful young lady.
Sure.
Obviously, you grow bigger. All of you do, but it's just so fun.
Lenae C she'll be as tall as you, right?
That's right. Yeah, you're gonna come up higher and I'll be like, hey, hold up there. All right, it's so fun to see you. And whenever I think of Mother's Day cards, I think of yours.
Oh.
I still remember it.
Yes. I still have it.
Yeah.
I have them all.
Yeah. Okay. C, A, and N, I, D, O, can I do? S, and P, and E, and C, and you bet, we'll do speech. Can I do speech? So we're going to work on this. If it doesn't happen, no big deal. I'll tell your mom some strategies. It's not the end of the world. So we're going to work on your mouth, saying the letters as you touch the letters, okay? So let's just practice a little bit here. No pressure. Just trying your best. And even if you can just get air. Say it. A. Nice. Just make a sound. Okay? Touch E. Say it. E. E. Try it. E. It's okay. Touch U. Try it. U. It's okay. You're thinking about it. Touch Z. 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 Okay. So
that's a fun one.
That was you started. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Z. Canada. Wrong place. Okay. It's day one. If I can get Z the first day, I won't say it in the United States. Usually at the last day I say Z and then I go back to the United States and I say Z the whole time for a week. Okay, so can I do speech? Speech is fun. So we'll work on that some more. Tell me another skill because I don't want to, we want to get it when it's ready. Another skill that you think would be great. You learned how to? I, H, A, N, and, good there, D, and, okay. W, R, I, and T, then reach out. All of that. E. Let's do some handwriting. Did we do a little bit of this before?
Sorry?
Did I do handwriting with her before at all?
Maybe a little bit,
A
yes.
little bit.
Okay.
And we do some drawings with the cat.
Okay,
and all
fine.
that.
Good. Okay. So let's do some handwriting and get you writing because the handwriting actually works near what's called the Broca's area. That's where your speech is produced, and so it might help trigger some of our speech while we learn. Okay, so you're gonna be becoming a handwriting queen today because you are like a letterboard master. Okay, what do you want to talk about? Should we talk about social media or clothes? Because you're gonna get into the age. Social media. Okay, so we're gonna work on this. Social. This way, that way. S, beautiful. All the way around. O, yep. C, good. You want to sit down or you could be standing pair. I, all the way around and down. A, and then L, social. So, social media. What is it? It is electronic information exchange. So you're doing it through electronics. E-L-E-C-T-R-O-N-I-C-S. Okay? So we're doing it through, try it like this. Out, up, E. Next, L. Then E. Then C. Then, good, go across. T. Next, R. Then good, come back up. O. Then N. Then I and C. Good. So it's looking like that, but it's happening.
Yeah.
So here I had like pushed some of it, but then she did those. I did this help, and then that part was by herself. But that was her. I just resetting it basically.
Yeah.
And then jumping in. There she did the line for the R. Kind of came out, but she got it.
Yeah.
So
I'm already like, whoa, like first of all that she wants to work on handwriting. I didn't know that she wanted to do that. And then I can see the difference in confidence too. So that's great.
You good. That art you're doing was good. It helped you. Okay. So that's really good. So electronics. Electronics is Actually, the first social media then therefore happened in 1844, long before email even. It was called the telegraph machine. And it communicated with dots and, my spelling's bad, huh? And dashes, D-A-S-H-E and S. Okay, so let's spell dashes and see if our speech will come. Say it, D. D, okay, or you can get air out. A. Good, hey, there it is.
Wow.
Say it, S. Just try something with your mouth. S, just thinking about it will help you come. Go ahead, S. Then H. H. Okay, and then say it, E. Push, E. E, and then S. S. Okay, that's okay. See, you're thinking about it. I can tell your mind's really thinking about it, and then it happens. There are some kids that just do just pushing out air for a while, and then they start making sounds. So there's lots of hope.
And you know what, Charlotte? Like, this isn't something we ever work on.
Mm-hmm.
So she hasn't done this since
Ever.
we saw you last, or
Yeah.
maybe ever.
Yeah.
So this is so brand new.
Yeah, and you said that A. Did you hear yourself? I heard it. It was a good
Wow.
A. So you got it. Yeah. So electronics with dots and dashes, this machine. Let me show you the machine if I can find my picture. I have a student in Morocco that I write these lessons for, and then I do it for everyone else at the same time, but she makes for fun lessons. Here it is. Okay, so there we have our machine. And somehow they make the dots and the dashes, which symbolizes maybe a dot for A, 2 dots for B, or something like that. That's what they do. And they communicated long distance during the Civil War, C-I-V-I-L, Civil War in the United States. So you guys have been more peaceful up this way. Civil War, we fought and we ended slavery and kept the southern states as part of the United States. You guys just sit there and be nice, friendly North neighbors. Let's spell the word slave. S. Good. Next letter. Straight down. L. Good. Around. Good. Down. A. Beautiful A. V. Ooh, beautiful. That's a perfect V. E. Excellent E. And then S. So that was perfect. So you saw it got a little bit fun, and then she really cleaned it up. That was awesome. Okay, see? It's all there.
Can Daddy take a closer look?
Sure can.
Mine.
Charlotte, I'm so proud.
Wow, that's amazing.
Good. So they ended this, they stopped slavery, so they'd communicate long difference with these dots and dashes. They would do that. Pretty cool, huh? Okay. So there they were, these people, in the Civil War.
Hey, don't push, please.
That would, and the United States, that they were doing that. Now here's the cool thing. There's a long time before new stuff came out, but you did have the phone, the telephone. And the first phones, this is the fun thing, you could eavesdrop on your neighbors. So like you'd call and somebody would pick up the phone, they'd listen in and go, oh, you're talking about Susie so-and-so. Okay, so they could tell. So, after the telegraph, there was the what? Down, okay, bump. P, good, down. And then H, next. O, beautiful. Straight down. And then bump. N, out, up and around. Okay, so the telephone. Okay. Now, telephone. And now we just say like iPhone and stuff like that. Like it used to be. Then it was cool. Once finally the neighbors couldn't eavesdrop. But your phone, where you dialed it, you had this dial. I mean, I was actually a kid, my mom and dad had this. I was raised on this kind of phone. This kind of phone, people were like, what is this? So it was old and outdated, but it was still fun. They had these little circles, and you'd twist the numbers around for the phone, and this little box thing was connected to a cord. So you could only talk so far away from your family, and then they could follow the cord and figure out where you were at. Okay, so the phone was connected to a what? C, good. C then. Try it. O. Good. Down and then bump. R, and then see if you can get it. D. Okay, good. Cord, yeah. Great. So it's connected to a cord. Your aim's there. Your hand are looking great. So and then you do that. Then it became a really cool thing to have the wireless phone. It had to be charged there. They call and you can like click on it and you can walk out of the room and hide. Only so far away though in that phone. So you call it the cordless phone. Okay, so it was the cord what phone? Cord L, then E, then S, and S. Beautiful. Yes, the cordless phone. Yeah, you're a handwriting pro.
I can really see those letters like
Yeah.
that. They must be working on that maybe at school. Like that's really
They
cool.
could be, and even if you just did the writing, like
Yeah.
it's there, you
Yeah.
should know how to spell
Charlotte,
it.
sweetie,
Yeah.
don't push
Yeah.
the make, please, love.
That's good, but if school's doing that too, that can help.
Yeah, maybe I'll
in
ask.
the air though, it's huge. It's very different. So
Okay.
students that cannot do anything on the paper that's over hand down there can do this.
Yeah. Okay.
She's doing it without much motor modeling, which is awesome.
Okay.
So,
That's amazing, Charlotte.
Yeah.
You're doing incredibly well. I'm really
Yeah.
impressed.
yeah, so
Charlotte,
good.
are you almost as tall as Lenae now?
Yeah, I know.
You're
You're
grown
gonna
so
almost-
much.
Yeah, if we see each other next time, you're gonna be above my head. Okay, now this is the thing. Finally, people developed a cell phone. It really wasn't that much time ago. It was in your parents' and my lifetime that we developed this thing. Even when I was going to college, it was there, but I say I was always behind the times a little bit. I still had a calling card that I call a county away to my family and say, hey, so it's cheaper. Hi, Dad, how are you? Like that. So, it's only the reason I can call New York and not have to be charged for it with my cell phone. And finally we have the what phone? C, good. Oh, funny. Wait a second. That's too fun. Up and around. E, good, there you are. L, wait, L. It's like standing in between.
Yes.
You're writing. It's like the letterboard, extra letter. Extra scribble, E, extra scribble, L. Okay, I love it. So the cell phone came along. Now we have the iPhone or the smartphones that have everything. So our world's completely changed since I was a kid because nowadays you don't have a break from human beings contacting you. It is always there. There. So yes, there is no what from people. There's no. Good. B, good. Straight down, and your bum. Good. Ready? Out, up, and around. E, ooh, beautiful E. A, and then, good, and then in, out. Excellent, K. Wow, that's really pretty.
That's great.
So you got those motions. So there was no break. No break, no break, no break. All we do there is you get your phone and people check your phone, you know, like it's always there. So you have to have self-control, lots of it, if you don't want to be bombarded by human beings constantly. So lots of self what? C, then O, then it's okay, then bump. N, then down this way. T, then down and bump. R, then O, and L. So this right here, I intentionally didn't hook up the text so that it wouldn't ding on my arm. I was like, nope, not having this thing ding, so it's not connected to my phone that way. So it's still saying Utah time. 1:17. It's really 12:17. Okay, so that's what we have going on here. Is way too much contact. Sadly though, less face to face, but tons more. It's writing this and that, texting this and that, this app and that app. So people who live near people are more lonely, but those who live in remote areas are less lonely because they actually cannot contact people. This is kind of weird, huh? Thousands of friends and feeling friendless. So people get really what these days? L, O, N, then out, up and around. Oh, funny, that was still an E though. L, you can see it. And Y, beautiful Y. Good. Yeah, so she did it. It was like she did like a scribble while she did it, but she got the E. It was definitely better.
I feel
It's
lonely
just
with the fun scribble.
having fun. Okay, people are getting lonely. All right, comments, questions, or concerns about social media so far? D, A, D, oops, I, S, T, H, that is the F, U, N, Y, funny, P-H-O-N-E, phone, G, and U, then Dad is the funny phone guy. All right.
Dad is the funny phone guy?
Yeah, Dad is the funny phone guy, Charlotte. He's always on the phone, social media, looking at the funnies. It's true.
Mm.
Okay, that's funny. I was expecting that comment, but you know what? You never do. All right. So here's the positives about it, and then we're going to talk about the negatives about it. So positive thing is like what I told you. People in remote places, R-E-M-O-T, are happier because they can actually connect with people where before it was like, whoa, I haven't talked in a month to anybody. So, or a long time. So who's happier? People in what places? R, good, E-M-O-T, E, remote places.
Lenae,
Yeah.
okay if I just interrupt right now? So that's one of the things I want to talk to you about. You see like
Tapping.
E,
Yeah.
T, okay, perfect.
So she's kind of overdoing that, and I was thinking actually switching to tape, but I want you to have some really good sticky tape. So we'll do that actually. Let's switch it up. Let's just see if this helps you, because sometimes that tapping means I am so fluent on this letterboard that now I'm going to tap it.
Yeah. And
So, cool.
I think for me, when Charlotte and I are spelling at home with the letterboard, I can tell the difference between when she's like tap, but at school they get a little bit confused. Does she need to go T, 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 T? When it's really just one T? And
Yes.
so that's
more confusing,
a
yeah.
little
Yeah.
bit more confusing about that.
Got it. Yeah, schools are a little bit more with their data and stuff. They have to be a little bit more strict, and then they get nervous. Okay, how is that? Is that going okay? I know that they were working on it. Or is that nuts?
Yeah, they're still working on it.
Oh, good.
It's going well, and
Awesome.
so we'll share this video with them as well, so
Cool.
that they can see today's and tomorrow's. And
Yeah,
you know, it's hard to pick stuff up from video, but
it helps.
It helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also want to bring the camera and look over my shoulder if you need to.
Okay.
It is a little bit flopsy because of the camera got flown across the room, so the wire's kind of ripped. But I had to put some tape in there, so it's a little bit like, again, I'm not updating yet.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna try this and we'll slowly add some more tape. So remote areas are places where there's not very many people, and those people are grateful for social media. Other things is true is that you can have connection with family, F-A-M-I-L-Y, and friends much more readily. Sometimes it used to be, okay, my sister moved to another province or state, and then you're stuck with having to reach out to her and get her to phone calls, maybe once a month or a week, or if you're like really close, then daily. But back then it used to be you had to pay for that long distance phone call, so you didn't call your friend every day unless you were loaded with lots of money, or not wise, I guess, with your money. Anyways, or you saved, or started, or something. Okay, so that's what it was like back in the old days. Now the new days are here. So you can see like pictures of people. So what can you see? Things like push, P, good push, I, C, good, T, yeah, it helps to have sticker tape.
Okay.
U, R, reach out, oops, E, and S, excellent, that stops it. Good, that's a quick solution then.
Okay.
Sticky tape. Okay. So yeah. So that the pictures, they can see pictures and say, oh, look at my grandkids, they're growing, or look at my nieces and nephews, that's so cute. They're in the play. So you get lots of updates on people that you in the past it was get together and you look at all your photos you went and printed off at the store if they brought them. And so you didn't see people growing like, wow, I haven't seen you in ages. See, I saw a picture or two of you on Facebook, so it wasn't as shocking as if I had not had Facebook to see your face on it when I saw you. Otherwise I would have been, whoa, is that the same person? But I saw you grow up on Facebook. Okay, so that's what happens. Okay, now you tell me, you're thinking, do you think it's cool to have people posting photos all the time for others to see on Facebook? I'm going to put this on the no, or the no, so you can have either of them, and I'll add more as I talk. What do you think? And oh, you don't want to be there? Okay. Well, you guys, I guess I haven't seen a ton of you, but I did see a little bit.
Well, I didn't know that, Charlotte. Maybe I'm overposting. Uh-oh.
It wasn't embarrassing. It was all like, oh, there's the great Charlotte. It was always good. It wasn't like embarrassing. I didn't think it was. I thought it was stuff that you'd approve of. So you tell me, why would you say there's too much posting of photos on Facebook or on Instagram or wherever else? I kind of kept it to Facebook. I need to update and probably go to Instagram instead. I'm slow. I am A P R I V A oops, R T and E. I am a private P E R S O and oops N. I'm a private person. Fair enough. I am a private person. Okay, so, but if your family's showing them to people that you would have in general, if they come over to your house showing it, are you bothered by that? Those kind of photos going up. I already showed them already. And oh yeah. So as long as it's not like embarrassing photos, it's probably okay, it sounds like. Otherwise, because unless you're like me, I don't know half the friends on Facebook. It's like, oh, you have a child with, okay, yeah, sure, you're my friend. And then they have connection with someone that maybe can help them if they feel like it. And I check to see if they have friends with all the friends. It's like, oh, 99 shared friends. And I go, okay, fine. They can be my friend too. But some people are wiser and say, I don't know you, you can't be my friend. I do that with strange men, then I won't accept them. So they have to have children. So they have to be C H I L, good. D and R, reach out. E and N, yeah. I have to have children that I can see, okay, that's what's happening. You're not someone that's doing some kind of interesting thing in this world. So even though some of them are probably really nice men. Anyways, that is the world of social media. Lots of picture sharing, and you can also find family that's lost. Some people do that. They find lost relatives and people that they need. So they find family that is L. Try it. L. Okay, open your mouth. O. S and T. T. Oh, there's now. Hey, that's good. It just gets something to happen. So the T. So the lost family. So I actually had to find someone in my family that I had an uncle who had a tough life. And so someone died that was related to him and me, and I had to find their family, that person, to connect with them. And so thank goodness for Facebook. H, A, V, E, have, Y, O, and U, G, O, T, got, M, then look at A, R, then I, D, and D. I have not got married. Not in the last 3 years. Have you got a boyfriend in the last few years? I'm curious now. Just curious. And, oh, no. All right, so let's pick 2 of us. Okay, so I'll post it on Facebook if I get married. How's that? Let people know. They say, something happened. So anyways, you can connect with people. If something sad happens, so I get married, all thousands of my friends can say, hey, congratulations, really fast. Or if someone dies, if someone can reach out to me really easily, I can get all these condolence notes right there. So, what can it be nice for? S, A, then Y, and I, N, and G, saying S, O, and R, saying sorry. Exactly. Saying sorry, saying congratulations. It can be fun that way. The flip side is sometimes we can become impersonal because it's just easy to send a note. And so unless you're really close, then you need to go see people sometimes. It's better to go, hey, here's some flowers. Can I give you a hug in person? And talk to people and really be there for them. Okay, so that is the upside. Now here's the downside. Oh, a little upside, you can get information. INFORMATION. Some of it's not so great, but some of it's fantastic. You can say, oh, you've been trying that method? Cool, I want to try that too. Or, hey, I want to know more about these health issues. Can you guys share what's happened to you? And then people from all over the world can tell you that vitamin B12 worked or didn't work, or something like that. And you can figure it out. So you can get lots of INFORM, reach A and T, then I, O, and N. So you can end up with some really good friends on Facebook where you can take care of each other on Instagram and watch out for each other and share your experiences. So some really good stuff. And you can promote causes. And you say, this is really important. I'm going to promote this. All right, use the word promote in a sentence. I, B, H, okay. See, we're figuring out a thought. Okay, using promote in a sentence. Go ahead, start. I, A, M, G, O, I, N, G going, T, and O, to, P, R, O, and oops, M, O, T, and I'm going to promote F, A, N, and C, word, fancy. I am going to promote fancy D, and then R, and oops, E, S, reach out, E, and I'm going to promote fancy dresses. Nice.
Nice.
Cool, I like yours right now. I'll have to come to you to figure out what I should do. So you can have businesses and things like that. That can be really nice. Okay. Now, the downside is this. Sometimes you are too connected with people that you're like, why are you still in my life? Not because it's not important, but because you're like, he was in the same college apartment in college, that's it. I don't know why is this guy still in my life? So it's too much people that you just shouldn't have connects with. H, A, H, A, ha. S, O, U, and N, F, R. See how it's gotten better? I, spreading a little bit. E, it's going to come back, but it's like better now. N, and so unfriend. I got the D. And friend. So unfriend. Go ahead. T and H and E, then M. That's the right answer.
What was the answer? Sorry.
So unfriend them.
Oh.
So first you said, haha, so unfriend them.
Yeah. It's actually a great way to have boundaries. Because I'm sure they're probably thinking the same thing, or they've unfollowed me. I unfollow the people and say, okay, unfollow. But I probably shouldn't friend. I'm just like, that one thing of what if they think that we're more connected than I do, and then I unfriend them and I didn't mean to offend them.
Sweetie, please don't push them in.
So, yeah, but you're right. That's good boundaries. Unfriend them, unfollow them, keep them from always having the contact, right? Okay, open it for you back.
But you're pushing a lot. I'll tell you, there's only another 12 more minutes, Charlotte.
Yeah, 10 minutes and 48 seconds. Okay.
Oh, there you go, even less. 10 minutes, 48 seconds.
All right. So unfriend them is right. So maybe too much connection with people that you just, too much clutter. Okay, so again, I have cousins I would never have talked to if it wasn't for Facebook. I can see what's happening, so I love that. And I have other people I'm like, why are we connected? Other things that can be a problem is this thing called FOMO. F-O-M-O. Let's get you back to here. I'll tell you what FOMO is. So we're talking about capitals. This is an acronym. F, good. O, nice PM. Okay, now this one be a little bit less spooky. Oh, FOMO. So FOMO stands for fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. What do you think that means when it comes to social media and stuff? D-O-N-T, don't W, A, N, T, want, T, O, to, B, E, B, A, and W, and oops, an R, go ahead. W, then A, and Y, don't want to be away, F, R, O, M from, T, and H, E, the, P, H, O, N, and sure, E. Okay. Don't want to be away from the phone. Yeah, it happens to us. It's an addiction behavior. It happens to us on kind of two basic equations that I can think of. One is when you're hoping someone will respond. Yeah, I don't just so hoping for a response. The other thing is a concern that something's going to happen. Okay, what if I go and eat and my phone's in my pocket and someone calls with an emergency? Or what if that person calls late for the session and I didn't see it, so then they lost to that. And I guess also the third main reason why this is happening is that we get kind of what's called a dopamine. That's like a happy little hormone arise whenever we check our mail, check our things. Is it going to happen? Am I going to get something cool? So it's just the dopamine rush of pleasure. So that's the third reason. Right? Oh, look at, oh, that's fun. So you're just checking if would something happen. Did someone die? No. Did someone get married? All of that. How do we cure FOMO? Because all of us sort of have it at some points, and we don't be careful. My niece and some of her siblings, they lock their phone up at night, they put it in a basket, and they go up to bed. He's like, too bad, you can't get a hold of me. If we have that once in a couple year emergency. C, A, N, I, S, A, and go ahead. Y, can I say S, T, O, and P, I, and T? Can I say stop it? Sure. That's exactly what we need to do. Stop it. Anything else? And, oh, so the 2-word sermon, stop it. And then that would solve our problem. Yeah. We just need to stop doing that. So we have to put some rules on ourselves and say, I'll look at my phone here or there. Because there are also things we need to do. Like sometimes like your dad or mom or myself have to be on our phones to do business. So we have to look at them. But then in the middle of our business, someone texts, look what just happened. Check that. It can distract us. So a lot of times what you can do then is put do not disturb except for these people. And then only those things will pop up. Okay, so stop it. Good point. But us addicted to people, social media, sometimes really struggle with that simple thing. Stop it. Do you have anything that you should stop that you think it's a struggle to stop? You don't have to say what it is, but just, yeah. Y, jump, E, and S. Yeah, so we all have those things that's just silly that we don't stop, but we still won't stop them because they give us something, some kind of reward that we want. Okay, so that's the problem, FOMO. Another problem is loneliness, like I was saying before. Some people get so lonely because they have all this online stuff. They don't really have like face-to-face connections where it's, I need to cry with you. I need to laugh with you. That kind of thing. It's harder sometimes on social media. So there's that. Thoughts on loneliness? And, oh, okay, no, got it. That's fine. And then other things that can happen is feeling inadequate. I-N-A-D-E-Q-U-A-T-E. Look at me go, oh, they're in Hawaii right now. I should go there. Look at their clean house. They have such a cute family. My family needs to like take baths more often or whatever. So people might feel I-N, say it, A, okay, D, E, and Q, U, A, and T, then E. Yeah, they might feel inadequate. And then Yeah, such is life.
Charlotte, I noticed you're really getting good at, and maybe it's just obviously Lenae's a pro in the way she's holding the board, but you don't really need as much support with your arm.
When I do the letterboard with Charlotte, can I demonstrate on Dan? So I'm holding the board. Put my hand here to support her wrist.
Okay.
And that's maybe just a bad habit we've picked up, but I noticed you don't do that at all, and she's motoring across the letterboard pretty well. So I wonder why with me we get a lot of, maybe just because that's how we have
Yeah,
together.
it could be that. I mean, it probably is a habit. 'Cause that is like in RPM, I don't facilitate it at all, just because as a rule for us.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't believe that she's doing spelling. She, you know, if you're going like that, she's spelling for sure. So we don't do it that reason. So probably some things to do would just be to break the habit, just the confidence. She can do it for me. You might just need to hold it down lower and then pull her hand up each time she goes to spell, let go.
Yeah.
If she droops, just pull it back up.
Okay.
So you can break the habit essentially to get it so that it's more and more on her own. Because you're basically ready for me to put it in that hand and you spell, holding it.
Whoa.
So to get that to happen, you'll want to release that physical support.
Okay.
But
thank you.
yeah, but for sure it can happen. It's just it's a challenge because you have always had that droppy. You've gotten better though.
And I also brought something, and I know I'm conscious of our time, but
Yeah.
and we could look at it tomorrow. But I did buy this. It's like for carpal tunnel actually, but
Oh.
it's a little wrist thing, which helps. I got the small one because she's smaller than me.
Yeah.
It just, because there's a bar here, it doesn't allow this. Like it actually makes your hand sit like this.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if that would help.
We can try it for sure.
We'll try it. Okay.
Yeah, let's put it on tomorrow.
Okay.
And see what we can do with it and see
It
if that
looks like
helps.
Charlotte. Just looks like you're motoring around without even needing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so maybe we don't, but
Yeah.
She doesn't seem to need it for me here, but it might be a good stepping stone for you to release that. For
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes because there's different habits with different people, as a family, you have that more intimate connection and different rules before RPM. With me, it's just always been RPM, it's all we know each other for. Then sometimes you have to do a little bit different pathway. So if you need to put that on to check it out, you certainly can. I'm happy to try it too.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, let's have you hold this thing right here. You're going to spell the word media. Ready? Almost there. Come down one. M, up high. All the way up. E, good, look how good you are. D, oh, you're holding the boards still. Next letter, down here. Use your eye, it's kind of hard with the eye thing. So D, then I, and up top A. Excellent. So this is good because you have really control of this hand, so it's a matter of getting your eyes there so you can start doing it. So
Charlotte, sweetie, can you do that one more time so Daddy can video it? I know we've got video already, but
Yeah.
Okay, like from this view,
handy.
because you can see, because it's see through the clear. Hey, Ben.
So it's kind of what? Today it's cold. We would like to have it what? Give me the 3-letter word. It's opposite of cold. Reach out. Over to it. One down. It's okay. You about have it. Move your eyes. There you go. H. Can you reach over? Oh, beautiful. Come down. And last letter.
So close, so close.
Not yet.
One more
Almost
letter,
there.
babe.
T. Excellent.
Wow.
Nice work, love.
Hey, that's a brand new skill right
That
there,
was really
Charlotte.
good. Yeah, so we can start working on that since you're ready to. Your skills are good. And then we'll work on the table too. So we'll do them all, but we'll work handwriting and speech as our more focused just to see if we can get some of things, but this may be a big step. Okay. All right. So exactly, there we have it. These things people can feel inadequate and stuff like that, compare themselves. So all of us have different struggles. For me, I don't feel like I compare much on social media. Some people, they really do a lot. But I do sometimes have to watch my FOMO, that I'm not looking at my phone, just out of absent-mindedness, that I'm not connecting only on social media, that I need to go see people face to face. So all of us have our strengths and weaknesses. C, A, N, I, T, R, X, Y. Can I try A, G, A, I, N. You want to hold in the board? Yeah, oh, absolutely. So you may find that holding the board is like it's going to be a lot for you where you're at with the speech thing. I think you should keep working at it, but you're probably going to end up holding the board and spelling before you get the letters out as easily, but you certainly can. So before you go, let's spell the word good, because you did a good job today. Ready? Good. G, then O again, O, and almost there. D. Perfect. Good. Exactly.
Good indeed.
Good work. Yeah.
Good indeed, Charlotte.
So.
I know, so